Now we learn about the factor theorem. Okay, factor theorem. Okay, from the remainder theorem, the remainder when Px is divided by x minus a is Pa. So if Pa equal to 0, then the remainder is 0. Okay, therefore x minus a is a factor of Px. Okay, so before this, you learn about the remainder theorem. Okay, remainder theorem means Pa equal to R. Okay, so that means when you substitute the value of A inside the Px, you can get the value of remainder R. Okay, so A is from here. Okay, so about the factor theorem, when we substitute the value of A into the polynomial, we get the answer is 0. Okay, so 0 here is mean remainder is 0. So when remainder is 0, so we can say that x minus A is a dx, here is a factor of dx. So here is the theorem of the factor theorem. So for a polynomial px, x minus a is a factor of px if and only if pa equal to 0. So remember, pa equal to r is remainder theorem, and then pa equal to 0 is a factor theorem. Now let's see the example 8. Determine if x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. So always remember, when we're talking about the factor of the polynomial, means PA equal to 0. Okay, it means no remainder. So when no remainder, that means this dx is factor for this polynomial. Okay, so the solution is we substitute the value of a. So a is this one. Okay, 1. So when we substitute x equal to 1, and then we can get the value is 0. That means since p1 equal to 0, therefore x minus 1 is a factor of px. See the exercise 9. So find the value of t if this polynomial has a factor of x plus 3. Okay, remember the formula of the factor theorem. Pa equal to 0. Okay, so A here, so we have to substitute as a negative 3. So that's mean P negative 3 equal to 0. Okay, then we have to substitute negative 3 inside X here. Okay, so we can get here as a negative 3 cube minus 12 T negative 3 minus 4 T square equal to 0. Okay, and then you simplify, you can get negative 27 plus 36t minus 4t square equal to 0. Okay, then I rearrange here. I put as a negative 4t square plus 36t minus 27 equal to 0. Okay, so for me, I always change this negative to be positive. So all the number here, we have to multiply by negative. So we can get 4t square minus 36 plus 27 equal to 0. Actually, it doesn't matter if you want to stay here. Okay, it's okay. But for me, I like to change actually. Okay, now to solve the quadratic equation, we have to substitute into the formula. So remember, you learned about quadratic formula. X equal to negative b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so we substitute into this formula. Okay, since this, oh, I forgot to put t here, right? Okay, this t, so we have to put as a t. T equal to negative, b is a negative 36 plus minus b square. So negative 36 square minus 4, a is 4, c is 27. Okay, over 8. 8 is coming from 2a. So maybe I put here first. 2, 4. Okay, and then we simplify. Okay, you can get answer is 36 plus minus third 864 over 8. Okay, now we want to simplify. 864 we can change into third 144 and then third 6 over 8. Okay, because we want to simplify, so we have to find the value that we can square root, something that we can get a number. So this one, 144 times 6, we get 864. Okay, so that's mean from here, we can say we simplify as 12. Okay, third 144 is 12, 6 over 8. Okay, so we can simplify this way. Okay, after that, we have to simplify this one. So that's mean when we factorize 12, here we can get the answer is 3. Okay, 3 plus minus 6 over 8. Okay, and then we simplify. Here, we can get the answer is the 3. Okay, so 3 over 2, 3 plus minus 6. Okay, so that's why the final answer is 3 equal to 3 over 2, 3 plus 6, or t equal to 3 over 2, 3 minus 6. So this is a final answer. Now let's see the exercise 9b. So find the value of t if the factor of t plus 1, x squared minus tx plus t squared is x plus 1. So always remember, PA equal to 0 as we're using the factor theorem. So A here is a negative 1. Okay, so that means we have to substitute the value of x as a negative 1. Okay, t negative 1 plus t squared equal to 0. Okay, and then you simplify, you can get the answer is t plus 1 plus t plus t squared equal to 0. Okay, rearrange this one, we get t squared plus 2t plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, and then this one we can solve the quadratic by factorize. We can get the answer is t plus 1, t plus 1. Okay, equal to 0. So that's mean the final answer is t equal to negative 1. Now exercise 10. Find the value of h and k if the factor of this polynomial are x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. Okay, so the first one, okay, p, okay, what is the value of a? Is negative 3, right? So p negative 3 equal to 0. Okay, the first one. And second one, p, okay, we substitute the value of a as a 3 over 2 equal to 0. Okay, so I hope that you know how to find the value of a if you see the previous video. Okay, okay, now we have to make one by one. Okay, solve this one first. Okay, number one, we substitute the value of x as a negative 3. So negative 3 the power of 4 minus 3 negative 3 cube plus h negative 3 square minus negative 3 plus k equal to 0. Okay, and then you solve, you simplify, you can get the answer here as a 81 plus 81 plus 9h plus 3 plus k equal to 0. So you get 9h plus k equal to negative 165. Okay, this is our first equation. Okay, for number 2, we substitute the value of x as a negative 3 over 2, right? So you can get this one. Okay, and then you simplify. Okay, so I give here the final answer. So maybe you can try by your own, right? So what you got here actually 9 over 4 h plus k equal to 105 over 16. Okay, and then I simplify this one. Okay, that's mean both sides we have to multiply by 4, right? So we can get 9h plus 4k equal to 105 over 4. So this is a second equation. Okay, so this one we have to solve the symmetric equation 1 and 2 here. Okay, whether you are using the substitution method or elimination method. Okay, now we solve the equation before. So I write down again. Okay, 9h plus k equal to negative 165, the first equation. And then second equation, we have 9h plus 4k equal to 105 over 4. Okay, second equation. So now we want to solve this one. Okay, so equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, so that's mean we are using the elimination method. Okay, so okay, we minus here. So 9h minus 9h equal to 0. K minus 4k. So we can get here as a negative k. Right? And then negative 165 minus 105 over 4. We can get negative 765 over 4. Okay, and then you simplify. The answer is 255 over 4. Okay, and then we substitute the value of k inside this equation, whether equation 1 or 2. Okay, I put the first equation, so that's mean 9h plus 255 over 4 equal to negative 165. Okay, and then we simplify, we can get negative 915 over 4. So simplify, we can get the answer is negative 365 over 12. Okay, so this is a final answer for H and K. Now let's see the exercise 10b. So find the value of H and K if this polynomial fx is exactly divisible by x squared plus 6 minus, x squared plus 6 minus 6. So factorize the polynomial completely. So we have to find the value of H and K. So exactly divisible means when we divide this polynomial with this polynomial, okay, don't have remainder. Okay, so that's mean we can say that this polynomial is a factor. But to find a factor, we have in term of linear, because this one is a quadratic, right? Okay, so we factorize this one. So x squared minus x plus x minus 6. Okay, we can change into x plus 3. Okay, x minus 2. Okay, so that's mean here this polynomial, okay, can divisible by this two of the um polynomial. Okay, so when divided by x plus 3, the remainder is 0. So that's mean for the first one, p negative 3 equal to 0. Okay, for this one. And the second one, x minus 2 means for number 2 is p 2 equal to 0. Okay, so this mean exactly divisible means no remainder when we divide. Okay, so we have to solve these two, okay, to get the value of h and k. Okay, first we substitute the value of negative 3. So negative 3, the power of 4 plus h negative 3 cube minus negative 3 square plus k negative 3 minus 30 equal to 0. And then you simplify. Okay, so you can get 81 minus 27h minus 9 minus 3k minus the t equal to 0. And then you simplify, you can get the answer is 9h plus k equal to 14. Okay, so this one is a first equation. And then second one, we substitute the value of x equal to 2. Okay, so that's mean 2 the power of 4 plus h2 cube minus 2 square plus k2 minus 30 equal to 0. Okay, and then you simplify 16 plus 8h minus 4 plus 2k minus 30 equal to 0. And then you simplify, you can get the answer is 4h plus k equal to 9. So this one second equation. So we have two equation. That means we have to solve this simultaneous equation whether you are using substitution method or elimination method. Now let's see this one. Continue to find the value of h and k. So we have 9h plus k equal to 14. Okay, first equation. And second one is 4h plus k equal to 9. Okay, so I'm using the elimination method. That's mean minus here. So that's why we can get 9h minus 4h is 5h. K minus k is 0. K equal to 14 minus 9 is 5. So h we can get value is 1. Okay, after that, we find the value of k. So we can substitute any equation whether 1 or 2. Okay, I choose 2. So 4, 1 plus k equal to 9. So k, we can get the answer is 5. Okay, after that, the question asking you to factorize the polynomial completely. Okay, so this one, uh, because the x to the power of 4, so this one we can using the long division. Now we continue to solve this one. To factorize this one, like I mentioned before, we can use the long division. Okay, so x to the power of 4 plus h, x cubed. So h is 1, so x cubed minus x squared plus k x, so 5x minus 30. Okay, divide by x squared plus x minus 6. Okay, so we are using the long division. Remember the method is divide times minus put down, right? So divide first. So x to the power of 4 divide by x squared. Okay, I put here x to the power of 4 divided by x squared means we can get x squared. Okay, simplify. So x squared. Then x squared here we have to multiply. Okay, times with this one. So x squared times x squared we can get x to the power of 4 plus x times x squared is x cubed. Okay, and then negative 6 times x squared, so negative 6x squared. Okay, after that minus. So this one is 0. Okay, and this one also 0. So we have negative x squared minus negative 6x squared. We can get 5x squared. And then put down here plus 5x. Okay, and then repeat again. Okay, so 5x squared divided by x squared. So simplify, we can get 5 positive, so plus 5. 5 times this one, so we can get 5x squared plus 5x. Okay, minus 30. So that's mean here also put down. Okay. Okay, and then minus, we can get the answer is 0. Okay, so that's why the remainder is 0, right? Because can exactly divisible. Okay, so we can say that the polynomial fx equal to this one, x squared plus 5, and then this one, okay, x squared plus 6, sorry, plus x minus 6, and then this one also can simplify, So the answer is this one. Okay, so this how to solve to find the to factorize the polynomial completely. See the exercise 11a, the polynomial, okay, this one has a factor of x minus 2. Okay, remember factor means PA equal to 0. So the value of A is 2 equal to 0. But it leave a remainder of 6 to 2 when divided by x plus r. So x plus 5. So that means PA equal to R. So the value of A is negative 5 and R is 6 to 2. Okay, calculate the value of K and N. So that means we have to solve a simultaneous equation later on. Okay, first we do this one first. Okay, means we substitute the value of 2 inside the polynomial. So 2 the power of 4 plus K 2 cube minus M 2 square plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, you can get 16 plus 8K minus 4M plus 2 equal to 0. And then you can get 8K minus 4M equal to negative 18. Simplify, you can get 4K minus 2M equal to negative 9. So the first one, the first equation. And then we substitute the value of x equal to negative 5. Okay, so do you remember the formula? This one. So we can get negative 5 square plus k negative 5 cube minus m negative 5 square plus 2 equal to 6 to 2. Okay, and then simplify. Okay, you can get this one plus 2 equal to 6 to 2. And then you can get the answer is negative 125K minus negative 25M equal to negative 5. And then when you simplify, you can get negative 25K minus 5M equal to negative 1. Okay, and then I positive the value, so 25K plus 5M equal to 1. So we have a second equation here. Now we solve the simultaneous equation. Okay, so our equation before for k minus 2m equal to negative 9. Okay, second one is 25k plus 5m equal to 1. Okay, so I'm using the elimination method. Okay, to solve this one, we have to make sure whether k or m is same value. So I'm choose m. Okay, so to make them is a different same value. So the first equation here, I will times with 5. And then for the second equation here, I times with 2. Okay, so 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, minus 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, and then negative 9 times 5 is negative 45. Okay, second one, 25 times 2 is 50K plus 10M. Okay, equal to 2. Okay, now we can solve. Okay, so to make this one become 0, that means we have to plus. So 20 plus 50, so we got 70K, and then this one becomes 0. Okay, negative 45 plus 2, we have negative 43. Okay, so that's why we can get K equal to negative 43 over 70. And then to find the value of M, we can substitute any equation whether 1 or 2. Okay, but I choose 2. Sorry, 1. So 4 negative 43 over 70 minus 2M equal to negative 9. So you simplify, you can get M is 2 to 9 over 70. Let's see the exercise 11. The polynomial, this one, leave the same remainder. when divided by x minus 2 or x plus 5. Okay, so that's mean when we substitute the value of 2, okay, is equal to when we substitute the value of negative 5. Okay, this is a first equation we get. Okay, given also that polynomial has a factor of x minus 1. Okay, evaluate P and Q. So x factor means P A equal to 0, so A is 1. So P1 equal to 0. Now we solve this one first. So we substitute the value of x is 2. So 3, 2 square plus P2 minus Q equal to 3 negative 5 square plus P negative 5 minus Q. So we simplify, solve this one, we can get this one. Okay, 75 minus 5P minus Q. Okay, and then simplify, we can get this answer. Okay, so P equal to 9. Okay, next we solve this one. P1 equal to 0. That means we substitute the value of 1. So 3, 1 square plus P1 minus Q equal to 0. So we get 3 plus P minus Q equal to 0. And then we substitute the value of P is 9. So 3 plus 9 minus Q equal to 0. So we can get the value of Q is 12. Okay, so this is how to answer this one.